This video, we're going to discuss the universal collective energy for the lunar month of the Leo full moon. Let's see, that would be February 9th through March 8th, 2020. Welcome and greetings. Thank you for tuning in and watching Medium Tarot TV Plus. Feed your soul. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you check out my website, Ragosta.community, link Medium Tarot TV. That is where you'll see all the free videos, including this one, and where you can subscribe for more for my video subscription service. So, for suggested viewing, before watching this, if you haven't already, and all these videos will be, like I said, on my website, Ragosta.community, link Medium Tarot TV, would be the Zodiac Year 2019 video, Ordinary Human, Capricorn New Moon Solar Eclipse, You Better Work, Cancer, Zodiac Cancer Full Moon Lunar Eclipse, If I Only Had a Heart. If you're watching on the early side, the Zodiac Month of Aquarius 2020. And again, if you're watching on the early side, the Aquarius New Moon, Future Looks Good. And that's it. And all of the theme healing songs are there as well, accompanying. All right, so we're going to pick up where we left off. And we're going to start with the current week energy. We're talking February 9th through the 15th. That's when we'll feel this energy the strongest, though everything discussed in this video is an influence for the lunar month. February 9th through March 8th. All right, so here we have the energy. The astrological influence is Jupiter, the planet Jupiter in Libra. One of our two influences of the planet Jupiter, and that was the suggestion I received for the theme healing song as well, having to do with the planet Jupiter. We'll get to that later on in the video. Timestamp is below. I haven't said that in a long time. Below the video, if you want to jump ahead. All right, so we have the energy of commitment. This is commitment, okay? We've worked through 3 weeks of the mind energy so far, the conscious mind. We worked through the energy of standing in our truth, power, or imaginary worry. Then we dealt with actual worry or real worry, concrete worry. Then we dealt with energy having to do with change. And now it's a time to make a commitment. If you need to rest or heal, which is healing is pretty much typical with full moons, please do so. It might be a bruised ego. That's possible as well. No judgment. Fine. Then take the time to rest. Because with this energy, there is resting involved. Not resting on our laurels, but resting. It could be contemplation, could be meditation, could be putting ourselves in a quiet environment so we can hear ourselves think, plan, dream, scheme, strategize. Okay. But sometimes it is actual rest. So if that's what you need, please act or do less action accordingly. That could be pacing yourself. That could be figuring things out. Actually, that could very likely be figuring things out. All right. I do not see this as a bad or negative energy. If we need to take time off from other people and be alone in quiet contemplation, please allow it. I would say do all of this earlier as opposed to later so we can be ready for the Pisces new moon of February 23rd. Upcoming video. New moon's typically a time of starting and launching things. So that's why I say do what we need to do now in preparation of that. But if you can, I would tackle whatever we need to February 9th through the 15th. Might as well get it over with. That's what I say. All right, so this is Jupiter in Libra. Libra is fairness, is balance. Jupiter is the planet of luck, expansion, growth, soul evolution, name of the game. I do believe we make our own luck. It's a mindset. It's having an open mind, an open heart. It's being truly in the moment. Energy attracts energy. If you're positive, you attract positivity. If you're not, you attract not. The opposite. No one's perfect, but if we find our mindset going into a not so such positive way, catch it and stop it before it spirals us down. To the pit of despair. Maybe not that extreme, but you know what I mean. All right, I feel good about that. Let's move on to the day energy. So we have Sunday, February 9th. We start off with the moon in Leo, of course. The full moon is at 2:33 a.m. Eastern. So that would be 11:33 p.m. Pacific, Saturday night. So it depends on where you are in the globe. The moon goes void, of course, at 11:08 a.m. Eastern, and then the moon enters Virgo at 6:39 p.m. Eastern. Color of the day is amber. When the moon goes into Virgo, 6:39 p.m. Eastern, that's going to ground us. Okay? So if we're a little woo-woo or we're really out there with the moon being void, of course, at 11:08 a.m. Eastern, allow it. Go with it. Because we'll come back to reality. Hopefully reality doesn't bite when the moon enters Virgo at 6:39 p.m. Eastern. Now, this is the day energy is options. I'm really seeing it as options. What are our options? What commitments do we want to make? So, yes, it's choices, decisions, but it's options. It's weighing out our options with the Libra energy. It's viewing all the possibilities. All of the possibilities. Okay? If we have a closed mindset, we do not see or acknowledge all of the possibilities, all of the options. Some are good, some are not. Hopefully, we're going to know as individuals, right? What is proper for us. Now, with the month energy that we're working with, currently, when we start this timeline, has to do with long range goals. So, everything we do should be for the future. Maybe have a future gain, meaning it might not be immediate, but we have to. I was going to say we have to be, but I would say we should be okay with it, with that future gain. That it's not necessarily immediate. And then the other energy that we're working with for the month has to do with choices. So let's say we started to look at all of our choices or decisions that we needed to make when we went into Aquarius, which was January 20th. So hopefully by now, February 9th, we know what we want to take action on. That's the commitment energy of the week. The astrological influence of this day energy is the planet Venus in Scorpio. Scorpio is intense, not negative. Venus is our emotions, intense emotions. Positive way to look at that is, are we emotionally invested in our option? Do we have downright passion for the option? There you go, okay? That's the positive way to look at it. Again, if we need to spend some time alone or in quiet reflection, contemplation, if not downright meditate, then so be it. Please allow it to figure it out. Excuse me. You can always check in with me if you want, but you have options, okay? You have options. Let's see if I feel complete with that. Sometimes it helps to write down our options and then pro and con, weigh things out. But I find it helps to write things down. A vision board might not be a bad idea, actually. Might not be a bad idea to do a vision board. All right, before we move on to the psychic insight theme for this Leo full moon, which is a good one. Hurrah, Jose, what is it? Huzzah, huzzah, it's a good one. Excuse me. I want to just say some quick notes about the full moon week. February 6th through the 12th is when we're going to feel this full moon the strongest. 3 days prior, the actual day, 3 days after. Okay? And then the energy will lift a bit, even though this is an influence for a full lunar month. All right. Now, moving on to the psychic insight theme for the Leo full moon. So, for those who are astrologically inclined, the Leo full moon is at 20 degrees. So you can look to see where 20 degrees falls in your chart. And that's where it's hitting you specifically. You can look at your birth natal chart or your progress chart. Either way is good. Now, the energy is, it's a good one, like I said, happiness, creativity, personal victory or victory, and I'm feeling psychically advertising. So, advertising. Have you been thinking about advertising? That can be for personal or for business, whichever way you want to go, or both. But, whatever we're available for, okay? But advertising. Looking the part, right? Should always look the part. It's the minor arcana energy of the arts. So anything having to do with the arts is favored. That's a wide range. Absolutely. Art, dance, music, anything creative. Anything creative, really. Creative way of thinking, creative way of being, expressing ourselves creatively, personal life, business life. Those who do will have an edge, a positive edge. Be ahead of the game. Okay. The astrological influence is Jupiter in Leo. This is the second influence of the planet Jupiter. Luck, expansion, growth, soul evolution, soul growth, name of the game. A very positive, Jupiter is very positive. It's only if we take it to the extreme, like anything else, that it gets iffy. Excuse me. Leo has to be Leo because it's a Leo full moon after all. I'm feeling with this energy, it's like go big or go home. It's like it's just time. It's time to do it. Just do it, as Nike used to say, or maybe it still does say. It's time to do it. Time to express ourselves. Time to put ourselves out there, however it applies for us as individuals. Okay? Now, let's see if I have anything else to say. All eyes will be on us. So keep that in mind. Especially since we just had the Lunar New Year on January 25th, year of the rat or rodent or mouse, whatever you want to call it. If you happen to be one of those, then all eyes specifically are on us. And I'm just going to look up real quick what those years are if you were born during one of those years. So I just happen to have it written down. So if you were born 1912, 1924, 1936, 1948, 1960, 1972, 1984, 1996, or 2008, all eyes are on us. Okay? Huzzah to my fellow rats. All right. Now, I want to backtrack a bit to just say if you have any of these placements in your chart, zodiac, you are activated, empowered, and triggered for this lunar month, which would technically be, February 9th through March 8th. So if you have the planet Mercury in zodiac Cancer, that's the year influence. If you are a Gemini sun sign, if you have the astrological placement of Mercury in Virgo, that's the month energy. The week energy is Jupiter in Libra. Jupiter in Libra. The day energy is planet Venus in Scorpio. And then the psychic insight theme is Jupiter in Leo. Okay? Any or all of those placements, you're activated, empowered, and or triggered for this month. I'm in there in the mix as well. Now, let's get to my favorite part. The theme healing song. It really is my favorite part. So I got the term lucky because of the planet, double influence of the planet Jupiter. Now, like I already previously mentioned, I do feel that we make our own luck. But we got to get into the luck zone, or that happy zone. Don't worry, be happy. Got to get into that zone, okay? So the chosen song, it just felt right the moment I heard it. Was like, yes. Is actually, here it is. It's actually Get Lucky from Daft Punk featuring Pharrell Williams and Nile Rodgers. Came out like spring 2013, I believe. It's a great song, catchy. You really move and you groove to it. Now, for the purpose of this video, I do not mean a sexual reference. There's nothing wrong with that. If that's something you want, we're all adults. Act accordingly. How I felt that it was proper was we should be lucky. We should all be lucky. We should all get lucky, meaning be in the lucky zone, be in that mind zone. And it's a happy song, and I think just listening to it, it'll get you there if you need to be there, if you're not already there. So it's not very deep of a meaning, but is just as important because everything is a mindset. It can make us or break us. So now do whatever you need to do. Cha-ching. Do whatever you need to do. That's a good sign for me. Do whatever you need to do. If you need to heal, heal. If you need to rest, rest. But then get busy. Make a commitment. Choose your proper options for you. And have a wonderful life. Okay? So until next time we connect, you be well. Take care. Stay inspired. Thank you for joining us. Please check out my website, Ragosta.community, link Medium Tarot TV. If you're watching on YouTube, all my suggested videos are there. It's where you can subscribe for more. The video subscription service, Medium Tarot TV Plus, Feed Your Soul. And if you'd like a psychic reading session with myself and my guides, go to my website, Ragosta.community, link readings. There will be my current rates, where you can see me in person, or you can arrange. I'm in an in-between space right now, as you can tell, with my background. So mostly doing telephone readings at this time, unless you can see me in person. All right, so until next time we connect, let's all get lucky, shall we? Let's all be lucky. Take care. Thanks.